Then we'll explore Gangways Open on Toronto's waterfront. The tall ships are going to be in, and you'll be able to, go on board, have deck tours, and enjoy all of that great stuff. Those ships are majestic. Well, now that the warm weather is here, fun stuff is happening at Toronto's waterfront. The Waterfront BIA is on it. We've got the Marketing Communications Manager for the Waterfront BIA, Alex Raju, here, and a captain from Toronto Brigandine, Liam Fraser, to talk about the whole tall ships thing. Good to have you both.
Good to be here.
Do I say aye aye? How do you greet a captain?
Well, we're rather informal down at Toronto Brigandine, so Fraser is just fine.
Oh, there you go. Good. Okay, so we're talking about Gangways Open, right, Alex?
That's right. We've got our annual Gangways Open event on Toronto's waterfront, part of the 16th annual Doors Open event happening this coming weekend.
It's fun. So, Doors Open is literally businesses open up their doors and people can go in and have a look around.
That's exactly right. It's for us to be able to celebrate ourselves, our buildings, our architecture, our heritage. So it's an absolutely fabulous event that I know the City of Toronto says it is an event that's one of the most popular free events that they host.
And so it's not a building, it's a ship. You call it Gangways Open.
That's correct. That's our slant on the whole Doors Open event. So so it's this weekend, Saturday, May 23rd and Sunday, May 24th from 12 noon until 5 p.m. And we've got a host of fun, free activities for the whole family and general public at large. New this year, we have free boat rides and course discounts at Harbourfront Centre Sailing and Powerboating. Of course, it's depending on weather. But we also have a 40-foot inflatable bouncy pirate ship that will be in HTO Park East, so kids can have a great time and bounce the day away down there. Not only that, we will have pirates roving around and sword fighting throughout the waterfront, and anyone who's brave enough to come up and introduce themselves, they will get a free prize that they can add to their treasure chest. They can also ask about pirate facts and find out what else is happening on part of Gangways Open.
So fun. Who wouldn't want to try and be a pirate? Hang with the pirates. Be like gangsta. Yeah. Oh, is that the bouncy thing?
That is it. That is the bouncy pirate ship.
Hilarious.
Yeah. It's going to be a great time.
Love those.
But I guess one of the biggest parts of our event are the free dockside ship tours. So we'll have about 12 of the most distinctive ships on Toronto's waterfront available for ship tours. So people can find out about the history of these ships, where they came from originally, where they were built, and have a tour.
Right on. And Captain Fraser, you'll be taking people around for tours aboard which ship?
Both the Pathfinder and the Playfair will be down at the waterfront near the WestJet stage, and both will be open for deck tours.
Is this by any chance one of the ones you just mentioned?
Yes, that's the TS Playfair.
Ooh, nice.
She and the STV Pathfinder, sister ships. There's the STV Pathfinder. Youth sail training tall ships. So we take kids out for a week or two up on the Great Lakes during the summer as a summer camp. And when they're on board, they are a part of the crew. They sail the ship and they participate in everyday life of the ship and really become responsible for each other and for the ship. And it's a great experience, a great opportunity to sort of learn and grow and sort of push yourself and see what you're made of.
Yeah, because there's no time for I don't want to do that, because you've got to do it. The rest of the team depends on you to pull that rope or hoist that thing or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's a great way of sort of building confidence and teamwork and just sort of getting a lot of kids who might start the program sort of a little bit introverted and in their shell. I've seen a lot of kids really come out of that and open up by the end of it and even want to come back for another week, 2 weeks, and keep coming back for the summer.
Do they sleep on board?
Yep. She sleeps 18 trainees and 8 crew members. It does get a little bit cozy down there, but it works.
Wow. All right, well, when we show up, you'll be able to give us a tour. What sorts of things will we experience when we're having our deck tour?
Well, we'll have crew members on board giving tours, so you'll be able to walk around the decks and look at all the lines and the sails, and we'll have kids talking about their experiences on the ship and sort of giving you a better idea of the history of the program and what kind of things you might expect to do. There's stories that'll last a lifetime are made on these vessels, so there's lots of interesting stories from all the kids who've sailed on our boat. All the crew are kids who've sailed the last summer or the summer before, so it's just a great way of getting to know what you might expect if you wanted to come sailing with us.
Exciting times. What's it like as a captain? Give me a day in the life.
Well, usually I'll be up a lot of the night if we're sailing through the night, because I need to be making sure that we're going the right way and that everything's under control. But I do trust my crew to do a lot of the work. It's sort of a supervisory role. I try to give them license to do their work, navigate the ship and sail the ship, and then I'm there if they need anything, making sure that they have the help they need and that they're going in the right direction, getting things done.
That's pretty important, isn't it?
Yeah, but the crew is well trained, and they've got quite a bit of experience, so I can trust in my crew to do a lot of the work.
And Alex, these tours are free, right?
That's correct. They are free.
Fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, for the whole Gangways Open event from 12 noon till 5 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. And we actually have a few other of our members, charter boat companies, that are involved aside from the Toronto Brigantine. We also have the Empress of Canada, Great Lakes Schooner Company, Mariposa Cruises, as well as Nautical Adventures. So there's going to be a range of boats, and some of them are tall ships, and some of them are cruise ships. They've all got unique stories to tell. And then not only that, but the Toronto Police Marine Unit will also be a part of the event this year. So if you come down, a Marine Unit officer will greet visitors and give them a full tour of their boats, their vessels, tell them a little bit about the history, what each of the police vessels are used for, their functions. So that should be quite interesting as well to find out about these rescue vessels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought a rope, Captain. What do we do with this?
Well, part of working on ship is learning a lot of the seamanship techniques that have been passed down through generations and generations of seafarers since people started sailing thousands of years ago. So I just brought a rope to show you one of the most useful knots that we like to use on board. It's called a bowline.
Okay, and this would be used for what?
You'd use a bowline to create a fixed loop in the end of a line. So you could use it to tie the line either to shore or around a tool that you wanted to take aloft. Or it's just a very versatile knot. Anytime that you need a loop, you can create one with a bowline.
Okay.
And so it starts by creating a loop in your standing end of the line. This would be continuing on. Okay. So if it was a longer line, it might just keep going. Then you want to take your working end and go up through the loop.
Is this part of the loop attached to something?
Yes,
the ship
that's
or
generally
the shore?
attached to something.
So this is fixed, all right.
Yeah, fixed end, and then the working end goes up through, around the standing end, and back down through. And then you pull it tight, and you've got yourself an unbreakable loop that's not going to come undone under tension. It'll only tighten onto itself.
Really?
But when it's not under tension, it's actually very easy to untie by breaking the back, we call it, and then just pulling it out. And even when it's been under tons of tension and tightening onto itself, it's still fairly easy to untie.
Can I try?
Sure.
All right, so this is my fixed end. Sure. So I make a loop, yeah?
Yep, you make a loop.
Okay.
And then you want to go up through.
Goes up through, and then, don't tell me, around like that?
You want to go back down the hole in the same direction that you went up through.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, around here, and then like that?
Yes.
Aha!
And then to tighten it, you just want to pull on, yep.
Look at
You
that!
got yourself a loop.
Ships ahoy, matey. For more information on what's happening with Gangways Open, waterfrontbia.com.